We are live here again at Kevin Scott Boyd Memorial Stadium at Elizabethtown College in Pennsylvania. Game 5 of 5 today here for us on BFA Sports. Thanks for spending the morning and the afternoon with us. P.A. Rasalla is in the field, and Jetnik Diaz, the pitcher, on the mound. And we are underway as they battle a team from Delaware, Fury. Brandon Grigo is hitter number 1, and he grounds it to shortstop. Easy play for Lopahovsky. But the throwing over to first base, unable to make it clean and successful. So first runner on for Delaware. And here is Drew Simpson. It'll be Simpson, then Fleming, Chase Fleming, Drew Walmsley, Peyton Brannick, Garnet Quinn, Marty Coyne, Zach Frame, Connor Wilson, and Sean Bogum for Delaware. Facing Jetnik Diaz to start for Pennsylvania. Runner out to a lead. Grigo now is going, throw down to second, and the pickoff try. And he's in there with a stolen base. So some deceptive speed there, and all just like that, Grigo in scoring position here in the top half of the first inning. Diaz gives him a look, now looks at Simpson, and there's a strike. Grigo leads off second. And Diaz gives him a long stare, now deals toward the plate and deals with Simpson. And that one swung on and fouled. Right field line out of play. Or in play, as it goes to the bullpen. Not in play, but within the confines of the complex. Grigo leads off second. Here is Drew Simpson. And there's called strike 3, 1 away. So Diaz able to get Simpson on the fastball inside part of the plate. One gone, and here's Chase Fleming. We'll be playing first base this afternoon for Delaware. One on, one out. Diaz gives a long stare to Grigo. Now Diaz to Fleming as Grigo takes off for third. Throw down to third, and he is out. And a smallish lead and took off like a jet, but thrown out at third on an outstanding throw from behind the plate by DJ Silvestrini. And just like that, 2 away. Here's the pitch to Fleming. That one up, and another ball. So 2-0, the count on Fleming. Diaz sets and deals. And that one's outside, 3-0. Diaz deals inside, and a 2-out walk for Chase Fleming. And that'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Brett Walmsley, for Delaware. Walmsley doing the catching today for Delaware. That pitch outside from Diaz. And the count 1-0. Diaz sets and deals the 1-0. That's in the dirt, 2-0. Brandon Grigo reached on an E6 to start things and was just thrown out a moment ago trying to steal third. Simpson struck out. Fleming walked, and here's Walmsley. Takes a big lead. That one hit through the hole into right field for a base hit. Rounding second and heading to third is Chase Fleming. The throw is to the bag, to the dugout. And Fleming's going to take off for home. He's going to score the first run. So an inauspicious defensive beginning for Pennsylvania, and Delaware takes a 1-0 lead. Fleming scoring on the play, on the throwing error. Walmsley ends up on second following a single. And Diaz deals here outside to Peyton Brannick. Two away and a 1-0 lead for Delaware. And that pitch a little bit low, 2-0 to Brannick. Just the threat of speed on the bases and then the execution of it helped produce the first run for Delaware. And there's a strike to Brannick. It's 2-1. As it can do for many different kinds of baseball teams, if you can get out to big leads and you can steal bases, you can start scoring some big-time runs. Count now 2-2 on Peyton Brannick. Runner on second, 2 away. Just underway, 1-0 Delaware here in the top of the first. And time called by Peyton Brannick, as Diaz was taking a little bit too long for his liking on the mound. It'll be a 2-2. That one sliced over the third base dugout, foul, at a play heading toward the trees. And we'll do it again. Simpson leads off of second base. Peyton Brannick, the 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. And Diaz escapes further trouble on the strikeout of Brannick. Delaware gets a run. They lead 1-0. We go to the bottom of the first. Pennsylvania coming up.
On that line drive out to the left. Cooper Bryan, 97.7 on that liner. For Cooper Bryan, he might turn 3. He is turning 3. Gonna hit the cut it short, and he doesn't need to slide.
Oh, rocket.
Wow.
What an outstanding catch. This is Fitzpatrick, and I call him the freak because this kid is an absolute specimen of an athlete.
We go to the bottom of the first inning. Delaware leads 1-0 as Pennsylvania comes to bat against Marty Coyne on the mound. It'll be Jack Mahalchik starting things off for Pennsylvania, followed by Nick Miscavige, Max Lebahowski, and first pitch is in there for a strike. Joe Moratori, Jennick Diaz, and DJ Silvestrini in the middle of the order. Mike Timoniski and Dustin Ferraro and Johansel Brito round things out for Pennsylvania. And quickly 0-2 on Mahalchik. And the southpaw sets and deals the 0-2. That one spoiled foul, first base side out of play. And we'll do it again at 0-2. Marty Coyne pitches, releases from sort of an angle there, the 3/4 angle. And that pitch outside for ball 1. but he's dialed up the fastball to start things off here in the bottom of the first. The 1-2 to Mahalchik. That one skied in the air and going out of play. And heading on to another set of grass behind the plate. So Mahalchik putting together an at-bat to start things off here in the bottom half of the first. Coyne deals, and that one just misses 2-2. And the 2-2 from Marty Coyne. Hit right to third. Nice play. Snagged it, bent down Connor Wilson, and grabbed it on the way by. So one fancy out here by the Delaware third baseman. So one gone, and that'll bring up Nick Miscavige. Coyne looks in for the sign, likes what he sees, now deals. Swing and a miss. Miscavige out in front of a fastball from Marty Coyne there, 0-1. The 0-1 from Coyne. Now on chopped back to the mound. Coyne fields, flips, throws. And there are two away. Nice play by Marty Coyne coming off the mound and throwing it over to first base. So 2 up, 2 down for Marty Coyne in Delaware. And here's the number 3 hitter, Max Lupahovsky. Excuse me, the shortstop for Pennsylvania. And that one popped up, first base, and a 1-2-3 easy inning for Delaware as Chase Fleming makes the catch. Delaware leads 1-0. We go to the second on BFA Sports. Bottom of the second inning, and there's a lined drive up the middle. Check the top of the second inning, a base hit for Garrett Quinn to start things off here in the second inning. So Quinn will now be followed by Marty Coyne, Zach Fromm, Connor Wilson, and Sean Bognum against Zlatnik Diaz. Marty Coyne looking to help out his own cause here in the second inning. Team out to a 1-0 lead. Quinn leads off first, and Diaz delivers to Coyne. A little bit low, and the count 1-0. Quinn leads off first. The 1-0 pitch. Quinn's going. Strike. Throw down to second. Not in time. And a stolen base for Garrett Quinn, getting himself into scoring position for Delaware here in the second. And Diaz now checks the runner, Quinn. Deals toward the plate with Coyne and deals away, so the count 2-0 on Marty Coyne. Runner leads off second. The leadoff man, Diaz, gives a long stare, another one, and now deals to Marty Coyne and deals inside, the count 3-0. Check that 3-1. So Coyne with an RBI opportunity here in the second inning. Diaz delivers. Lined foul down the first base line. And we'll do it at 3-2. Quinn had taken off on contact. We'll see if he tries to steal third base here, or if he goes on contact, maybe a hit and run for Delaware. That one inside, and a walk to Marty Coyne. So the first 2 men aboard for Delaware here in the second inning. First 2 men aboard, and that'll bring up the Delaware right fielder, Zach Fromm. With an RBI opportunity, Delaware leading 1-0 here in the top half of the second inning. Diaz delivers outside. Misses with a fastball, and it's 1-0. Connor Wilson on deck for Delaware. Diaz checks the runner a couple times. Quinn throws over and checks on Quinn with a toss, and Quinn back safe. And then takes off to another lead. So runners lead both first and second. Nobody out as we get things going along in the second inning. That one swung on a miss. Throw down to second to check on Quinn. And nobody there to receive the throw at the bag. But it is the shortstop, Lipahovsky, who prevented it from getting into center field. Quinn takes another lead off second. Marty Coyne leads off first. Zach Fromm at the plate. And Diaz looks in, looks back at Quinn, and Fromm calls timeout with Diaz focused more on Quinn, so taking a little bit of time. So Fromm wants a reset. Diaz looks in, gives another long stare, a couple of them to Quinn, and now deals toward the plate. That one swung on and missed by Fromm. Looking to at least advance the runners here. First 2 men aboard for Delaware here in the second inning. And runners go. Pitch outside. Throw down to third, not in time. So a double steal for Delaware. Quinn over to third and Marty Coyne over to second. And just like that, both runners in scoring position. Nobody out here in the top of the second inning. And Zach Fromm with an opportunity to knock in 2 with a hit. Delaware leading 1-0. Diaz deals. That pitch outside. So 3-2 the count on Fromm. Diaz delivers. Sliced foul, third base side out of play. Three balls, 2 strikes on Zach Fromm. Runners lead second and third, nobody out. And the bases are loaded. So a single and then back-to-back walks in the inning issued by Diaz, and bases juiced for Connor Wilson. And now there'll be a meeting on the mound with the infield, the coach, and Jetnik Diaz as the bases are loaded, with the first 3 players reaching for Delaware here in the top half of the second, as the team from Delaware leads by a score of 1-0. Game 5 on the day for us. It's been a fun day. Action-packed baseball. Lots going on here. Great defensive plays. A lot of offense. Some good pitching performances to boot. Almost we had a no-hitter as well in the second game of the day earlier this morning. So thanks for joining us, spending your day with us on BFA Sports, starting off with a little breakfast and then lunch. And so we wrap up, head toward dinner time here. So it's a lot of baseball here. Saturday afternoon, we've had nice weather. Obviously a little chilly in the morning. It's starting to get that way toward the evening hours here on an October Saturday, but a nice weather day. A lot of sunshine, a few clouds here and there. But it's almost like the kind of weather you'd play in like March, with a lot of the high school players, you play in March, it gets a little chilly, sunny, kind of like this. So something that they're used to, and they're out there to show everything that they got today, and they have. Bases loaded for Connor Wilson. Jetnik Diaz deals, and that one fouled off at the plate. 0-1. So there's been some fantastic performances by some of these high school stars in all 5 games so far today. Pitch. Popped up. Foul. First base side out of play. One nothing Delaware. They have the bases loaded. Nobody out here in the top of the second. Diaz deals. And that one misses a little bit high. Connor Wilson, an opportunity here to add some insurance early and pad the lead. Pitch. And it hit him. And umpire, is he saying it? Is he confirming the hit by pitch? Yes. Yeah, looked like it. Let's see, hit him on possibly the hand there. We'll check it out in the Gamechanger replay. Either way, it's painful. Either on part of the hand there or on one of the bones in the wrist. So run scores. And Wilson walks down to first. Looks like he's pointing toward his wrist. I remember I got hit by a pitch there once a long time ago in I forget what the name of the bone is in the wrist there, and it was a day a little bit chillier. I think it was like in April. And that hurts. So eventually it goes away, gets better, but hurts for the moment. And it's a run-producing hit by pitch. So 2-0 Delaware as Sean Bogum swings and misses there. Bases remain loaded for the Delaware designated hitter. Diaz delivers. And there is a strike. You tell even through the first couple innings, despite some struggles, Diaz has the stuff. It's just a matter of locating. It has been an issue for him thus far. Then he tries to snag on the backhand, throw to first, and they get the out there. Run scores. So it's a run-producing ground out for Sean Bogum, and it is 3-0 Delaware. Now runners on second and third from and Wilson. Back to the top of the order here with Brandon Grigo. Reached on an E6 and was caught stealing in the first. Diaz delivers outside. And a good snag there to prevent a run from coming in by DJ Silvestrini. Second and third for Delaware. Top of the second inning. They lead 3-0. One out. Pitch by Diaz is a little upstairs in the count 2-0. One run in the first, a couple more here for Delaware in the second. And Diaz delivers inside. It backs Grigo off the plate. And Diaz in danger of losing another hitter and reloading the bases. Second and third, one out. Diaz delivers and grabs the outside corner there, 3-1. Drew Simpson awaits a turn on deck for Delaware. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count's now full on Brandon Grigo. Runners lead second and third. That one swung on and missed Strike 3. So a big strikeout for Jetnik Diaz. And there are 2 away here in the top of the second. That'll send Drew Simpson up to the plate. He struck out looking in the first inning. 3-0 Delaware, top of the second. And that one grounded on to third. Throw to first. And that'll do it. So 2 runs for Delaware. They lead 3-0 as we go to the bottom of the second on BFA Sports. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Delaware leads 3-0. Here on BFA Sports, Vin Ebanu with you. Thanks for joining us here today. Strike 1 there to Joe Moratori, leading things off for Pennsylvania here in the bottom half of the second inning. Will be followed by Jetnik Diaz and DJ Silvestrini against Marty Coyne on the mound, who retired the side in order in the first. That one grounded to third. Slow hopper, throw to first. And one gone here in inning number 2 as Connor Wilson makes a nice play over there at third. Being patient with it, allowing it to come to him while simultaneously running up a little bit to grab it. And made a nice throw and didn't rush it to get the out at first. Jetnik Diaz now comes up to the plate looking to help out his cause here, facing the opposite pitcher. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Coyne goes down in the zone, gets Jetnik Diaz to chase. That's what he does. He kind of pitches from almost a 3/4 angle as he deals strike 2 there. And can kind of do anything he wants with it. He kind of deals not directly toward the middle of the plate, but goes low a little bit and goes for that inside corner. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And Jetnik Diaz retired for out number 2. First strikeout of the game for Marty Coyne. 5 up, 5 down. And here's DJ Silvestrini, the catcher, here this afternoon for Pennsylvania. And Coyne delivers. Yeah, one's inside, ball 1. So now that we're at 5:30, we'll see how the sun affects some of the fly balls, and balls hit towards the right field area. There's a strike as the sun starts to dissipate into the skies within the next hour or so. The 1-1. That one grounded to third. Wilson moves on over, grabs it, and throws to first. And that is another 1-2-3 inning for Marty Coyne and Delaware. They lead 3-0 as we go to the third inning here on BFA Sports.
Make this your best season ever with Gamechanger's amazing new features. like automatically compiled hit clips that load directly into your player profile, along with your stats. Watch, download, and share with fans and recruiters. Track pitch type and pitch velocity, and display it in the live stream. And watch it all, live, on the web. Check out these amazing new features you can start using now in the app, or learn more at gc.com.
We go to the third inning. Couple changes. Jetnick Diaz over to first. Joe Moratori on the mound for Pennsylvania. And Moratori's first pitch in the dirt. Ball one to Chase Fleming, starting things off here in the third inning. He walked and scored in the first. He'll be followed by Brett Walmsley and Peyton Brannick here in the third inning. And deals the 1-0. And that one's a little low again as well. It's 2-0. The 2-0 from Moratori to Fleming. That one popped up. First base. Jetnick Diaz calls everybody off and comes in and over to make the catch for out number one here in the top of the third. Delaware leads 3-0 here in the beginning of inning number 3. Brett Walmsley, the hitter, he singled in the first and ended up getting stranded on second after an E4. Walmsley up with one gone here in the third and rockets that one into left field for a one-out single. So Walmsley 2 for 2. Doing his job there as the cleanup hitter for Delaware this afternoon. And with a man aboard, one gone, Peyton Brannick, the hitter. He struck out swinging back in the first inning against Jetnick Diaz. And we'll have a pinch runner for the catcher Walmsley at first. Brannick with an opportunity to help Delaware expand the lead here in the third. Pitch. Hot shot into center field. It'll bloop and fall in for a hit. So back-to-back singles for Delaware here in the third as Walmsley stops at second base and Brannick at first with a single. So runner in scoring position now for Delaware in Brett Walmsley. Garrett Quinn now the hitter. He singled, stole a base, and later came around to score in the second inning. Delaware leading 3-0 here in the top of the third with one out. Against the new pitcher Joe Moratori after 2 innings of work from Jetnick Diaz as Quinn hits one foul off the screen behind the plate. And the pitch. Ground ball to second base. Throw to second one. On to first. And not in time. Runner safe at first, so fielder's choice, as they're unable to get the sort of a delayed call. So delayed, and then so now first and third, as Walmsley goes over to third. Brannick thrown out at second on the force, and fielder's choice for Quinn. Here is Marty Coyne. He walked and scored in the second inning. Runner goes. Throw in the dirt low. And Garrett Quinn reaches second on defensive indifference. So second and third now with 2 away. And Coyne with an RBI opportunity. Grounds it to third, though. Booted at third. And Marty Coyne will reach. A run will score in Walmsley, and Delaware takes a 4-0 lead. Heading over to third is Quinn. Coyne reaches on the E6. 2 outs, 4-0 Delaware. Here is Zach Fromm, who walked in the second inning. Runners on the corners. Runner goes. Throw down to second. And he is out in plenty of time. Strong throw from behind the plate by DJ Silvestrini. And the side is retired. Delaware leads 4-0 as we go to the bottom of the third here on BFA Sports. We go to the bottom of the third inning. Mike Timonitsky, Dustin Ferraro, and Johanso Brito for Pennsylvania down 4-0. And that one inside from Marty Coyne. 1-0. And the pitch. There's a strike. And 1-1 now on Timonitsky's first at bat of the game. 6 up, 6 down so far for Marty Coyne. Some good defense behind him. 1 strikeout as well. All the outs have been in the infield. Couple lineouts and the rest groundouts. And there's strike 2. And it'll be a 1-2 to Timinitsky. Coin deals, and that one grounded foul outside of third, and we'll do it again at 1-2. Heading toward the fence. Coach picks it up. And there we go. Here's the 1-2. Pitch outside. Count 2-2 now on Timinitsky. The 2-2. And called. Strike three. Timinitsky down looking. Second strikeout for Marty Coyne, as the first man is retired here in the third. Dustin Ferraro now the hitter, the second baseman for Pennsylvania this afternoon. Marty Coyne so far so good on the mound for Delaware. Pitch to Ferraro is a little bit low and falls in front of the plate, so the catcher, Brett Walmsley, picks it up, throws it back to Coyne. Almost looked like he was going to go out there for a mound visit. Like, Coyne is cruising. The 1-0. That one sliced foul. Just on top of it was Ferraro. And the count 1-1 as he spoils it toward the first base dugout. One ball and one strike with one out here in the bottom half of the third inning. Delaware leading 4-0. Pitch from Coyne. Low in the dirt. Good block there by the catcher Walmsley. And count 2-1. The 2-1 from Coyne is a little bit low, 3-1. Pitch from Coyne, that one sliced up and into right field for a base hit. So a single to right for Ferraro and the first base runner after the first 7 were retired by Marty Coyne. So a single for Ferraro, and here's Johansel Brito with base runner number 1 for Pennsylvania out there. It'll be Brito and top of the order next with Jack Mihalchik. One gone here in the bottom of the third. Coyne deals. That one swung on and missed. Strike one on Brito. Ferraro leads off first with one away. Coyne gives him a look. Another one now deals toward the plate, and that one in the dirt. Good block there by Walmsley. Putting on a little bit of a clinic there behind the plate so far is the Delaware catcher. Ferraro off first. Brito up at the plate. Coyne delivers. That one hit high in the air into shallow right field. Coming over to make the catch and a throw to first, and they're going to double him off. A double play. Outstanding catch by Fromm, and he lightly tossed it to first base. The runner was going, Ferraro. And 9 batters through 3 innings, just a hit. It is 4-0 Delaware as we go to the 4th on BFA Sports. Delaware leading 4-0. Zach Fromm leading things off, followed by Connor Wilson and Sean Bogham here in the top of the 4th inning. Fromm walked in his first plate appearance and pops this one up, and an easy can of corn from Mortori, and there's one away here in the 4th. Connor Wilson now coming up. He was hit by a pitch in the 2nd inning. Looked like it was either on the hand or close to the wrist, but able to continue playing, which is definitely a good sign. Looking to get things going for Delaware here in the 4th. They have a 4-0 lead, looking to expand. Pitch. Smoked beyond the press box here at the stadium and out of play. Mortori deals, and that one's inside for a ball to Connor Wilson. Pitch. Swing and a miss. And Connor Wilson now in the hole. Check that, it's 2-2, so. And the pitch to Wilson inside. So now the count's full. The Delaware third baseman. And called strike 3. So Wilson down looking for out number 2. Nice pitching there by Dustin Ferraro. And there's some action now going in the Delaware bullpen down the left field line. Although 4-0 and just one hit allowed by Marty Coyne, one base runner. So we'll see what happens with Delaware as we go to the bottom of the 4th. 2 out here in the top half. And that one grounded to shortstop. Throw to first, and that'll do it. 1-2-3. Nice play by Max Lubachovsky. And down go Delaware here in the 4th. 1-2-3. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Delaware leads 4-0 on BFA Sports.
That line drive out to the left. Cooper Bryan, 97.7 on that liner. For Cooper Bryan, he might turn 3. He is turning 3. Gonna hit the cut it short, and he doesn't need to slide.
Oh, rocket.
Wow.
What an outstanding catch. This is Fitzpatrick, and I call him the freak because this kid is an absolute specimen of an athlete.
We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Delaware leading 4-0. Vin Ebenu with you here on BFA Sports. Thanks for joining us here today. Delaware makes an interesting pitching change. Marty Coyne pitched 3 innings, had 1 strikeout, just gave up 1 hit. And Delaware leads 4-0. Into the 4th we go. Drew Simpson on to pitch for Delaware. He'll be going up against the top of the Pennsylvania order, Jack Mahalchik, Nick Miscavige, and Max Lubachovsky for Pennsylvania here in the bottom half of the 4th. Mahalchik lined out to third in his first at-bat. Swings and misses there. And the pitch is outside. 4-0 Delaware, bottom 4. Pitch outside. And Simpson on in relief of Coyne. Falls into a 3-0 hole to Mahalchik. And here's the pitch. And ball 4 to Mahalchik. So Simpson walks the leadoff man here in the 4th. Pennsylvania has a man aboard. And here's Nick Miscavige, who grounded back to the right side of the field and was thrown out 1-3, so ground out. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Coyne had retired the first 7 hitters he faced before the single by Ferraro in the 3rd. That one hit foul out of play behind the plate. Mahalchik leads off first. Here's the 0-1, outside 1-1. On Miscavige. Simpson deals. Breaking ball in there for strike 2. Got a little bit of movement there. Nice little change up for Simpson. Mahalchik leads off first. He's staying put. That one swung on and missed by Miscavige, and he's down for out number 1, a strikeout for Simpson. And that'll send Max Lepofsky to the plate. He popped out to first base to close things out in the 1st inning. One on, one out here in the bottom half of the 4th. Throw over to first to check in Mahalchik, and he's back safely in front of the throw. Simpson deals, and that one swung on and missed by Lepofsky, and the count is 0-1. It'll be an 0-1 from Simpson as he gives a long steer. Runner goes. Throw down to second is in plenty of time. A nice throw by Brett Walmsley from behind the plate. Check it out on the Gamechanger replay. The Delaware catcher throws him out. So Mahalchik caught stealing there, and there are 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th. Impressive catching so far by Brett Walmsley behind the plate for Delaware. And the at-bat continues for Max Lepofsky. And Simpson deals. That one sliced foul, first base side out of play. So Simpson rebounds from the walk to Mahalchik. Strikeout to Miscavige, and on the at-bat here while Lepofsky has been up, Mahalchik got caught stealing, trying to swipe second. Simpson deals. A little bit low and away. Simpson now ready to go. Deals. A little check swing and able to check it. So full count now on Lepofsky. The pitch. Called, strike 3, inning over. Lepofsky thought that was a little bit outside, but it's a strikeout. And Pennsylvania puts a man on. Caught stealing. Check out on the Gamechanger replay. We go to the 5th. It is 4-0 Delaware on BFA Sports. We go to the 5th inning here at Elizabethtown College. Delaware leading 4-0. And that pitch low to Brendan Grieco. He is 0 for 2, reached on an error and struck out. That pitch in the dirt, 2-0. Vin Avenue with you. Thanks for joining us here on BFA Sports all day long. Game 5 of 5 here. A lot of fun action. Great pitching, great defensive plays, a lot of good offense. Base stealing that's led to runs, so a lot of great stuff today. A lot of great baseball action from these young high school baseball stars in the area. Grieco, the hitter. Ferraro on for his 2nd inning of work. Pitch inside and a walk to Grieco. Drew Simpson now comes up to the plate. He took on pitching duties last inning for Delaware. Now an opportunity to help out his own cause against the opposing pitcher. Simpson struck out looking in the 1st and grounded out to 3rd in the 2nd inning. The pitch popped up into right field and coming over to make the catch. Now a possible double play looming, and getting back to first safely is Grieco as Simpson flies out to Timonitsky. And there's one away. Grieco almost stranded a tad too far off the bag. I think he thought it was going to drop there into the gap, but a nice running catch there for the first out. Here's Chase Fleming. He walked and later scored in the 1st inning, and then he popped out to first base in the 3rd. Runner goes, throw down to 2nd in plenty of time. So a caught stealing as Grieco is thrown out, 2 away. Seen some impressive displays by both catchers, Brett Walmsley for Delaware and now DJ Silvestrini for Pennsylvania. Throwing out Brendan Grieco for the 2nd out here in the top of the 5th. Now bases empty as the at-bat continues for Fleming. And that pitch is inside for a ball. The pitch lined into left field. It is a base hit. Going all the way towards the warning track. Picked up and a double. Booming 2-out double here for Chase Fleming, putting him in scoring position for Delaware. Nice relay in there by Mahalchik in left field, able to prevent it from going all the way to the wall. And a nice piece of hitting there for Fleming, giving Delaware a man in scoring position with 2 outs as they lead 4-0 here in the top half of the 5th. Brett Walmsley, now the hitter for Delaware. Walmsley is 2 for 2. He's got a pair of singles here this afternoon. An impressive play behind the plate as well. Pitch in the dirt to the backstop, and easily into 3rd is Chase Fleming on the wild pitch. So now Fleming just a little bit closer as Ferraro unloads one, and it goes to the backstop. The at-bat continues to Walmsley in a 1-0 count. Ferraro winds, kicks, and deals a little bit low. And it's now 2-0 on the Delaware catcher. The pitch. There's a strike on the outside corner, 2-1. And here's the pitch. Now on misses outside. Walmsley confirming something with the home plate umpire there. Looks like a 3-1 count, though. 2 outs. Fleming leads off at 3rd. Pitch is low, ball 4, and a 2-out walk to Brett Walmsley. So 2 aboard for Delaware here in the 5th inning. And Walmsley will get a pinch runner as the catcher with 2 gone. And a meeting on the mound now for Pennsylvania with runners on the corners and 2 away here in the top of the 5th. Delaware already leading 4-0. Coach trying to keep it there, discussing with his pitcher and the infield what to do here to try to get out of things here in the 5th unscathed, with Peyton Brannick stepping up to the plate with 2 gone. Brannick struck out swinging in the 1st inning and then singled in the 3rd. Two outs, runners on the corners. Ferraro set to deal to Peyton Brannick, and does so upstairs and away, the count 1-0. Pitch. Slice to second base. And a routine ground ball with work done by Dustin Ferraro there to make the putout. So Delaware threatens, but they do not score. It is still 4-0. We go to the bottom of the 5th on BFA Sports. We go to the bottom of the 5th, and first pitch of the bottom of the 5th from Drew Simpson on in his 2nd inning of relief is in there for a strike. Joe Moratori, Jatnik Diaz, and then DJ Silvestrini for Pennsylvania here in the bottom of the 5th. That one sliced foul. Bottom 5 for Pennsylvania here. Delaware up 4-0. Moratori grounded to 3rd in his first plate appearance in the 2nd inning and grounds back to the mound, and an easy play for Joe Simpson. Drew Simpson. And there is one away here in the bottom of the 5th. Doesn't get much easier than that on a ground ball back to the mound. Here's Jatnik Diaz. He struck out swinging in the 2nd inning. Looking to get something going for Pennsylvania here in the 5th. That one swung on and missed. Out in front of a breaking ball that had some movement from Simpson. The pitch. Little check swing, and he went around, so it's 0-2 on Diaz. It'll be an 0-2. Swing and a miss. Fooled him with a breaking ball away and got Diaz to chase out of the zone. 2 gone. And with 2 away, that'll bring up DJ Silvestrini, who grounded to third base in his first at-bat. Looking to ignite some kind of offense for Pennsylvania. They have 1 hit on the day, a single by Dustin Ferraro in the third. And the pitch in there for a strike to Silvestrini. The pitch, grounded and smoked on a line, rather, to the fence behind the plate. Now Simpson's got Silvestrini in an 0-2 hole. The pitch. That one a little bit inside. The count now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Simpson retires the side in order with a pair of strikeouts along the way. Delaware leads 4-0 as we go to the 6th on BFA Sports.
Make this your best season ever with Gamechanger's amazing new features. Like automatically compiled hit clips that load directly into your player profile, along with your stats. Watch, download, and share with fans and recruiters. Track pitch type and pitch velocity, and display it in the live stream. And watch it all, live, on the web. Check out these amazing new features you can start using now in the app, or learn more at gc.com.
We go to the bottom, check at the top of the 6th inning, Delaware leading 4-0. It'll be Garrett Quinn, Marty Coyne, and Zach Fromm for Delaware against Dustin Ferraro. Came on in relief after the first couple innings, pitched by Jetnik Diaz. Quinn, as he looks at that one low, singled and scored in the second inning, also stole a base. And reached on a fielder's choice in the third inning. The pitch skips and goes to the backstop. A passed ball. Here's the 1-1. And that one's in the dirt, 2-1 now on Garrett Quinn. Quinn, Coyne, Fromm. And then if anybody gets on, it'll be Connor Wilson. Ferraro sets and deals. In the dirt, a wild pitch, and ball 4 to Garrett Quinn. So the leadoff man aboard here in the 6th. Delaware leading 4-0, looking to add into that lead some insurance here in the 6th inning. Although the pitching, combined pitching there by Delaware, starting with 3 pitched by Coyne and the last couple by Simpson, have combined to hold Pennsylvania to just 1 hit. Coyne grounds it foul outside of third. And Quinn will head back to first base on strike one. And a foul ball, which is now retreated. And we'll head back into circulation, it appears. Right to the plate, and hand it over to the umpire. As the sun is starting to set, some more shadows creeping across the field here. And the pitch is upstairs and away. 1-1 the count on Marty Coyne. The 1-1, runner stays put. That one fouled first base side and out of play. Broke down a couple leaves there. So 2-2 the count on Coyne, with Garrett Quinn leading off of first base. Runner goes, hit up the middle, and into center field for a base hit. Almost a double play. A nice lined diving attempt there, if you will, by the second baseman Ferraro. Check it out in the Gamechanger replay. Nearly grabbed, and that would have been a double play. But instead it's a single, so now 2 men aboard. Nobody out here in the 6th inning for Delaware. Runners on first and second. Zach Fromm, the hitter, and he walked in the second and popped out in the infield to the pitcher in the 4th. Hit in the air to right field, caught, throw to second to try to get the double play. No. Quinn back safely at second base, so one gone on the fly out to right. Here's Connor Wilson. Wilson hit by a pitch in the 2nd inning and then was struck out looking in the 4th. RBI opportunity for him here in the 6th. Delaware leading 4-0. That one smoked past the press box behind the plate, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 hit foul again behind the plate, and quickly 0-2 on Connor Wilson. Ferraro looking to keep it at 4-0 Delaware, as Delaware threatening again here in the 6th. The 0-2 up high, throw down to first to check on the runner, and looks like they got him. Check it out in the Gamechanger replay. Thrown out at first, stranding a tad too far. Oh, and a close bang play there at first. So Coyne caught, taking a little bit too big of a lead. Quinn now remains off second with 2 away. And the at-bat continues. Wilson, runner goes, throw down to third high. Tag late. And a stolen base of third for Garrett Quinn. Single makes it 5-0 Delaware. Ferraro checks the runner, deals to Connor Wilson. Grounded to shortstop and booted into center field for a hit. And Delaware takes a 5-0 lead here late in the game in the 6th inning as Quinn comes in to score on a hotshot rocket liner up the middle. Call that an E6, so 2 away. And here's Sean Bogum. He grounded to shortstop twice today. He's 0 for 2. 5-0 Delaware. Runner on first, 2 away here in the top half of the 6th. And hit into left field for a base hit. Rounding second and heading to third is Wilson. Motoring on in. The throw is late. Heading to second on that throw is Bogdan. And it's a 2-out single. Now it's second and third for Delaware. Back to the top of the order now with Brendan Grieco. He reached on an E6 in the first, struck out swinging, in the 2nd inning, and then walked and was caught stealing in the 5th. 2 on, 2 out. Runners stay put. Nice block there on a ball in the dirt by Silvestrini behind the plate for Pennsylvania. The pitch. And that one's low on Crico. The pitch. That one a little bit up high to Grigo, 2-0. Runners lead second and third, 2 out, 5-0 Delaware as they've tacked on another run here in the sixth. The pitch in the dirt to the backstop. It's another wild pitch and another run for Delaware. It is 6-0. As runners move up, Wilson scores, Bognum over to third. And the battle continue for Brandon Grigo as it's 6-0 Delaware here in the sixth. Here's a pitch to Grigo. That one in there for a strike. And now Ferraro deals. That one hit in the air to center. Coming underneath to make the catch and end the inning is Timonitsky. And that'll do it. Delaware ends a couple. It is 6-0 Delaware as we go to the bottom of the sixth on BFA Sports. We go to the bottom of the sixth inning. Delaware leading 6-0. Strike in there to Mike Timonitsky leading things off in the bottom of the sixth. He'll be followed by Dustin Ferraro and Johan Sobrito. And a new pitcher for Delaware as well. It is Grico coming on from center field to the pitching rubber. And that pitch outside in the dirt. And Grigo deals low and away. Delaware leads 6-0 here in the bottom of the sixth. That pitch popped up. Foul territory and out of play. Heading toward the batting cage area. And Grigo, little shimmy there on the mound and deals, and it's ball 4. So Timonitsky walks to start things in the bottom of the 6th inning. As Pennsylvania trails 6-0, they only have 1 hit. It was just a single by Dustin Ferraro in the 3rd inning in his lone at-bat. And he's up here for his 2nd at-bat with a man on in the 6th. Pitch outside from Grigo. The 1-0 to Ferraro. Pitch grounded up the middle. It's a bump off the mound. Flip to second one. On to first. It's a double play. Nicely turned double play by the Delaware infield. And just like that, a double play. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. And Johanso Brito comes up with the bases empty. Delaware leading 6-0 here in the bottom half of the 6th as the sun starts to set here over the field, casting some big shadows. Pitch. And there's a strike from Grigo. 0-1 on Brito. The 0-1 hit back to the screen, and it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Delaware leads 6-0 over Pennsylvania. Swing and a miss. And a 1-2-3 inning for Brendan Grigo. 6-0 Delaware as we go to the final inning here on BFA Sports. We go to the 7th inning. Delaware leads 6-0. They send Drew Simpson, Chase Fleming, and Brett Walmsley to the plate. And that pitch low. Vin Ebenu with you. Thanks for joining us for all 5 games today. It's been fun hanging out with you on a Saturday. The pitch upstairs, and the count 2-0 on Simpson. He's 0 for 3, struck out, grounded out to third, and flew out to center field in his last at-bat, but his Check that. That's Chase Fleming. And he hits it in right field for a leadoff out here in the 7th inning. Some of the shadows casting over the field here. So 1 away. The pinch hitter is Thomas, coming off the bench for Walmsley. And there's a strike. And a new pitcher on the mound as well for Pennsylvania. And Lebahovsky. Pitch. A little bit behind the batter there, and Thomas, and a ball. Just kind of knuckled. It was like a lot of movement there on that breaking ball. Didn't exactly go where anybody wanted it, but a ball nonetheless on Thomas. The pitch. Swing and tipped into the mitt by Thomas, and that's strike 2. Lebahovsky sets and delivers. Hit into center field. It falls in for a 1-out single for Thomas. And Delaware has a man aboard here in the 7th inning. And a pinch runner for Thomas. 1 on, 1 out for, there's Fleming. 1 on, 1 out for Delaware here in the top of the 7th inning. As they lead 6-0. Pitch is popped foul. Third base side out of play. Runner on first, 1 out. Pitch to Brannick is outside. And the count 1-1. Brannick 1 for 3 on the day with a single. Hits a hot shot to third. Throw to first. And everybody's safe. So an infield hit for Brannick. Thomas down, check that, Fleming, who was pinch running for Thomas, down to second base. So 2 on and 1 out. And pitch outside to Garrett Quinn. He walked and scored in the 2nd inning, stole a base. Fielder's choice in the 3rd. Walked and scored in the 6th inning. Also had a stolen base along the way there as well. Hit foul down the 3rd base line. So runners will retreat. Two on, 1 out. Garrett Quinn, the hitter for Delaware. They lead 6-0 here in the top of the 7th. And there's a strike. 2 of them now on Garrett Quinn. He's in an 0-2 hole. Runners lead first and second. Fleming taking a lead there off second. Pitch is swung on and missed. And there are 2 away here in the 7th inning as Garrett Quinn down swinging. And here's Marty Coyne. He walked and scored in the 2nd inning, reached on an E6 in the 3rd, and had a single in the 6th, and was later caught stealing. 2 on, 2 out. Delaware leads 6-0. Pitch to Coyne is in there for a strike, and the count is 0-1. And next one to coin is a little bit upstairs, 1-1. Zach Fromm on deck for Delaware. Pitch. Almost in the dirt there. Pitch away. Count 2-1 now on coin. Here's the pitch from Lepofsky. In the dirt, runners go, and they'll advance without a throw. So now second and third with 2 outs as Fleming gets over to third and Brannick down to second. 2 on, 2 out. Coin remains at the plate. Delaware leads 6-0 here in the 7th. And they're looking for a little bit more. The offense has been clicking. The pitching's been clicking. The defense, that one swung on and missed by Coyne, who started the game on the mound for Delaware. Lepofsky working quickly here, deals a breaking ball up high, and the bases are loaded. So, bases loaded, 2 outs on the walk to Coyne. Fromm now the hitter. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. And here's the pitch outside. 1-0 on Fromm. Nowhere to put him for Lepofsky. 2-0. Here is the 2-0. Bases loaded, 2 out. Popped foul, out of play, and the count 2-1. 6-0 Delaware here in the top of the 7th inning. And the pitch is to the backstop on a wild pitch, and it's 7-0 Delaware. Fleming scores. Brannick over to third, and Coyne over to second. So second and third, 2 out. And a now 7-0 lead for Delaware here in the top of the 7th. Pitch to Fromm. Smoked back to the fence behind the plate there. Just got underneath it. Hit it foul. Lepofsky deals inside, and the bases are reloaded on another 2-out walk, this time to Zach Fromm. And that'll send up Connor Wilson, hit by a pitch, struck out, and reached on an E6 and scored. And now a conference on the mound for Pennsylvania. See what happens here. Is there a pitching change? Yeah, it looks like it, yeah. So a new pitcher in for Pennsylvania. Nick Miscavige coming on to try and get the final out for Pennsylvania here. 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Delaware has plated another run. They lead 7-0. And that looks like it's it. Umpire is saying that's it. 7-0 Delaware. They lead in the top of the 7th inning. And that looks like it'll be the final score as clouds continue to cover, as the sun continues to set here over the field, and there are no lights here. So the game called to darkness. Delaware wins it by a score of 7-0, and they one-hit Pennsylvania. Impressive defense, offense, pitching, everything around for Delaware in game number 5 of the day. Thank you for joining us here from start to finish, all 5 games here at Elizabethtown College in Pennsylvania, looking at some special talent among the high school ranks in the area. We thank you for joining us. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, baseball all day here on a Saturday in the fall. It feels good. For our entire team here at BFA Sports, I'm Vin Ebenau. Thanks for joining us, and have a good evening.